Can I get $5? Can I please get $5? No? Alright. Well, I tried it, but since begging probably isn't gonna work, I figured I'd actually make a video on trying to maybe care about making money on this channel, which feels kind of crazy because it's probably pretty early on. But regardless, that's basically what this video is about. But I promise it's not just because I'm a greedy capitalist pig. It's actually because of the plans that I have for the channel. Specifically, the political goals that I actually am trying to get more into and want to really focus on. And it's really because I just need money to do basically any of them. And I also have a certain community that I want to build, and it's just not going to happen unless I start actually doing something with the channel and making something of it. And I can't really do that unless I have the time to do it. And that probably means eventually not having to do a full-time job, which I'm kind of just doing right now, on top of school and everything. But 40 hours a week into content creation is way more worth it, or hypothetically way more worth it, than 40 hours a week slaving away at a job that is fine, and I don't really hate it or anything, but I don't know, I just have other things that I would much rather do. Things like build an actual community of liberals who are interested in making actual real political change instead of just pretending like they care about politics like I do. But again, to do any of that, I need money. It can't just be that I just do whatever I want, whenever I please, you know, because I kind of need the freedom to do that, and I need freedom of not having a job. But regardless, that's really the main point of the video, is that I am trying to just get enough money or start earning some amount of anything. And for me, that actually means this. Those are the requirements for ad revenue that I have right now for the channel. And as you can see, I do not have anywhere near the amount of things that I need for it. But it doesn't really matter. You know, I'm just trying to get to that point. So anyways, those are the requirements for ad revenue. And it means that as of right now, I don't have any way to actually make money off of the channel until I reach that. Which again, I'm not trying to make like $1 million off this. I don't really care. I don't need that. I just want to start making something in any way, for any reason. That way I could just kind of prove it to my own brain, like, oh, this is a viable thing that does earn some amount of money, even if it's a small amount. And really, again, eventually the goal is just to make enough to quit my full-time job, hopefully. So that means that getting 1,000 subscribers plus the 4,000 hours of watch time or 10 million views on YouTube Shorts is basically the main goal that I have right now, at least for, you know, beginning to make any amount of ad revenue on the channel. So yeah, honestly, that's basically step one, but it's kind of far away right now. And eventually it'll mean that I actually have to start posting things that matter, which I'll get a little bit later, you know, a little bit more into in the next part of the video. Past that, I want to start actually also building a community out. And as of right now, I really have only a couple of places in mind that I want to focus on. And that's going to be mostly Discord, Reddit, and probably the most important one right now, I guess, is Patreon. So Patreon specifically is actually step 2, I guess, of the trying to make money or trying to make something off of the channel. Mostly because all it really takes is one person to actually start subscribing, and that's, well, right now I have the lowest tier at about $5. So yeah, realistically, that's, I guess, the most viable, but you know, not really. But regardless, it is also something that I am genuinely going to use to try, you know, to build out an actual community. And it feels kind of weird because obviously there's a paywall behind it, but I think it's kind of purposefully there. I think if you're someone who's willing to pay into it and you are trying to legitimately see what's going on behind the scenes, which is what's going to happen with that. So these sorts of videos where I am kind of just talking about, I guess, background stuff or things that aren't necessarily super important, I'm probably going to end up moving the majority of them to Patreon. I am still, of course, going to try to do the, you know, weekly uploads on this channel, but I just want to start actually focusing the channel more on politics instead of just videos like this where I'm kind of just yapping about, you know, important things, but not really what the channel is supposed to be for. So yeah, honestly, if you're interested in literally any of that sort of stuff, or you actually like some of these yapping random whatever videos where I kind of talk about the background stuff or stuff that might be happening on the channel later on, or just things that, I don't know, just, I guess, plans for the future. I'm also probably going to be posting some more self-improvement stuff, which sounds kind of weird, but there's hopefully a video that's going to come out soon, specifically about self-improvement and why it's actually important and why I'm kind of building it out, I guess, separately into a bit of my community. Of course, for any of the other ones that I listed before, like Discord and I guess Reddit, although most people are not going to do anything with Reddit, which is fair enough. That'll be a very slow process moving thing, but hopefully it'll be a place where people can kind of post, and then eventually I'll go into it and I don't know, I'll make like a channel out of, or I don't know, some videos that are just fucking looking at it. But for now, really, if you want to just start joining community stuff, there will be a Discord link in the description if you're interested in joining that. It'll just be a little community. I'm probably not going to use it much, but just eventually I want to build it out to something more. Again, I'm kind of just building out things slowly, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But anyways, past that community building stuff, and again, the Patreon, which, you know, if you're interested in joining, head over there, please. I am broke. But anyways, past that, there's step 3, which is going to be posting on social media and I guess short form content type stuff, like maybe YouTube shorts. But honestly, that's pretty low on the priority list and not all that big of a deal to me at the moment, mostly because I feel like it just doesn't seem very worthwhile, and the types of videos that I am going to post on there are probably just going to be shorts of full-length videos that I make. Or maybe just opinions like these as well. There must be, or I guess there definitely are things that like I just kind of want to talk about sometimes and not have to do a full video for, but also wouldn't go on the Patreon. So I guess once I start getting into that and am legitimately interested in that, I'll probably start posting more on socials or something. Maybe TikTok I would probably start. Seems like a pretty viable, interesting place to do it. But yeah, that's probably step 3. But again, very low down the priority list. And honestly, I'm not really launching this in the hopes of making money off of it, for at least the social media stuff or the short form content stuff. It's really more just about trying to get some reach out there, or I don't know, just becoming more comfortable posting content as well, just in general, which I think is actually pretty important. But besides that, honestly, that's really about it. I feel like I don't have much else that I'm gonna go into, or that I'm super interested in, or I don't know, going crazy over. This is just a video that I want to post to hopefully kind of start getting into that mindset of trying to make some amount of money off of this. Even if it's $5 a month, I don't really care. I just want to see the $5 go into my account from something that I created and make, which I think is really just the point of this video. Although again, if you are interested, I do have a Patreon now, so you know, can I get $5? $5? No? All right, that's fair enough.